Hey there, world. Wanted to make a quick video. Uh, I've made a video about flip flopping on how I feel about things, and said that I will. Again, I have and I will. And it's something that, a lot of us probably are right now are struggling with what's going on in the world, what we're seeing and hearing. Uh, and a lot of people have a lot of different problems that they're struggling with, and life comes at you fast sometimes, doesn't it? Uh, but I do want to say this. I think it's really important that people understand, and especially there's a lot of people with a lot to lose and a pretty decent life despite struggles they're having and all those things. Um, America's worth saving. It really is. I know we've got problems right now. I know we're struggling. I know sometimes it's overwhelming. Sometimes it feels like we're surrounded by jerks, but that's really not the case. There are jerks. There are bad people in our society. There's people with bad ideas. There's people with bad intentions. There's people doing bad things. They're doing it here. They're doing it in Paris. They're doing it in Shanghai. They're doing it in Johannesburg. They're doing it in Kinshasa. There's bad people everywhere and there's good people everywhere. But what America's been, what we are as a nation, and what we have here, not just the economic success that we've had, but the political success that we've had, the ideas that we've had as a nation, and then the people that we have here in America. Um, there are people that I'm extremely unfond of, but we also have, I think, some of the best people in the world, some of the kindest people in the world, some of the most interesting people in the world. Not to discount my foreign friends, because you've got lots of great people too, but this is about America and this is about what's going on here. And I just want to say, like, America's worth saving. And I'm not interested in giving up. I still want to leave it better than I found it. Don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to keep trying. That's part of why I'm here making videos. Um, I had some people be really nice to me today, and I'm really grateful for those people. And there's a lot of them out there, and they're amazing. There are some amazing people here that would go to great lengths to help you or to be nice to you, uh, to show you humanity. And so some days you get the guy screaming out the window at you, cussing you out, and calling you every name in the book. And then some days you get the people who really want the best for you and show it. And I'm really grateful for that. I don't want people to think that I'm just out here miserable and hate everybody and it's awful. Sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes life just wears you down. It beats you up. You're getting hit left and right, and you just rah. But the truth is for every bad day I have, there's a great day too. And you know, while we're not completely free, we have a big problem with our legal system right now that needs to get fixed. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that needed to get fixed. But as a species, I like to read a lot. I watch a lot of nonfiction historical content, along with a lot of other things. And one thing that I've always kept in mind, no matter how hard life is for me on the streets of America, it's nowhere near as hard as most human beings have experienced throughout most of human history, in most places, at most times. My life, despite the struggles that I have and the frustrations that I have and the negativity I receive, is still better than a huge swath in human history. I I've yet to go hungry in America, despite not working for long periods of time, and generally have eaten pretty well. I have gone hungry before, but it's mostly due to bad planning. Don't go out in the desert without a plan and no food or water. Um, but I I get help from people, a few different people, and America's great. And one thing that brought this up, I watched a video from your boy Tanks, Tanks, earlier. Him and a buddy watching college football. And, just reminded me the good that's here, the excitement, the energy, the love of the game, but the love of humanity. Seeing 100,000 people doing a sing-along, getting pumped up for a ball game is it's endearing, and I don't want to lose it. It's worth fighting for. It's worth maybe sacrificing a little bit for. We're not just fighting for our own individual kids, because I'll tell you what, if just because your kid is set up financially and has things figured out, maybe knows is good and has a good education and good social skills, and you think they've got a good life ahead of them, if society falls apart, if America falls apart, if we devolve into conflict, I don't care how intelligent your kid is, he better be able to fight and use a battle rifle and be okay seeing people's heads go away. And I don't think any of us want that. So we need to think about society as a whole, and this country as a whole, and quite frankly the world as a whole, because we're all interconnected. We need to start locally, and you go up from there. Start with your family, and then you go to your community, then you go to your state, and then you go to your nation, right? But America's worth saving, and I think we will. I think there's going to be some trials and tribulations, but in the end, I think we're still going to stand. We're built for it. We're built like that. We're in a position to, from our resources, from our geography, from the historical record of what we can be, and having a highly functioning country. Are we ever going to be perfect? Probably not. But was Cyrus perfect? Probably not. Was Marcus Aurelius perfect? Probably not. But if we could get to a point where we've got presidents whose names are going to go down in history like those kind of people, we will be greater again. But this is still a great country. There's still a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of problems. Some people have more opportunity than others. But let's save the republic, and then go from there. Work on making it better. But it's worth it. And if you don't feel like that, watch your boy Tanks, Tanks, and just look at it from his point of view as a New Zealander, or Eddie the Captain. Eddie the Captain, great guy who's excited about learning about America. He just came and visited, and had a great time. Watch his videos, and see why we're worth saving. Why this country is worth saving. I appreciate you tuning in. Hit all the buttons, like, subscribe, share, and be well. God bless.